You would ask questions about a save, but in fact it is coming straight in their direction with force, as we can see. A smoke to try and delay things by that door. How awkward will this be for Outsiders? Who goes in first? Someone's got to swing. See valde getting close to that CZ, and the bomb is at his feet now. Maiden comes in with a headshot, and things are really turning against his favor all of a sudden.
The bomb dropped inside of the site, and valde gave it up. He wanted to try and prioritize his life, make sure he didn't go traded and hold that numbers advantage. But now that they found Norbert, it's a 1-on-2, and Fame's not got that bomb down yet. He has to try and go for something cheeky here, but he won't be allowed it. Snappy on his 2 HP is going to be very crucial, but Madden, they're spamming for him, so he wants to take this fight, but he will eventually be found. That's the M4 drop. Dha trying his best to take his place, and he will deliver a trio of frags. It's only Flit that remains, and he can't finish off the job. They like sending a player to be aggressive early for information, but ENCE are playing close, and Flit's already gone.
Perfect timing from Madden. Not going to re-peek that, falling back a little. Awkward now for both teams, but valde gets one. Trying to fall back himself. He's going to spray, find the bomb, and Jame. There goes the AWP. Down for the CZ, and they clean up without losing a single player. Of players in this short position. Split, will he be dropping? Indeed, he will. But Snappy's got a grenade out. Horrible timing for him. And big opportunity for Outsiders. A swing and a miss from St. Pius, and surely they can shut this down now. 22 seconds. Fame alone with the bomb wins a crucial duel, and there's nothing left for ENCE to do.
Keeping hold of what little they can would be ideal, but Outsiders play this game themselves. They know where you're likely to save. Dha getting a couple of kills, but they commit too much.
They don't have all the tools they need. Oh, an arm, a forearm, a hand shown. Madden continues forward. Maybe a sound cue if he falls off now. No, nice and quiet. Does he scope in again? Looking for more. Oh, just an erratic movement. And they've lost the AWP now. Such time has passed that Flit gets 3 kills from lower tunnel. And this is not going to go well for ENCE at all.
Yeah, valde can't get anything with his AK. He saved over as well. So all the weapons, all the hope is gone.
But soon, the pilgrimage will begin.
valde, immediate smoke on the reaction, and Dha's plucked one out before the smoke at the doors as well. So valde's playing around with the smoke he dropped, but Jame brought low, and Kickert's got the kill they needed. An equalizer, 3-on-3, and Flit's here to silence these rotates.
Carefully positioned around that slanted wall, not to reveal his position, but to punish the CTs for theirs. Smart stuff from him. We've got a rotation in T-spawn with no kit. That's a long journey, to put it mildly. 2 players remain, 1 in lower tunnel. Snappy could threaten to make a play. Hold on a second. How has that happened? He lost half his health to a late molly there. Trying to look for Flit, and Kicker will get a free one. 2 versus 1 now, not in favor of Marden. No kit, no more health. 9 rounds at halftime for Outsiders.
They do at least have some players coming in support, but James there to see if he can find an easy head, but all these flashes, and they realize exactly what's going on. They had 2 players set up in CT already, and Jame gets 2 freebies, but Norbert's gone.
This could turn into ENCE's favor with Snappy's position, get some extra range with the USP, and now things are very awkward for Outsiders. Indeed, moving forward actually, never mind playing from the pit, he's going to come and help his teammates. They're going to try and take it by force, but now starting to move back as they lose the numbers. Dha's got more to do, 1 up top, 1 at the bottom, almost like a game show. Goes for the higher one, doesn't finish off the job though, 5 HP for Fame. There is a kit in the hands of Kicker. Snappy trying to find an angle. The bomb's not actually planted for him. Not planted for him at all. 5 HP Fame might just get there. And they've been robbed in another pistol round. The last kill won't matter. Pistols are out for ENCE. Things looking somewhat dry. We have a deagle here and there. There's the first one. Marden with 2. All right then. Maybe there's some potential. Jame was definitely feeling the urgency to find something. Looking one way, shot in the back of the head now. Close casket funeral for him. Nothing but domes being delivered by ENCE.
Oh, there's a couple back there from Fame though, so this still makes it contestable, and they have not been able to find him as of yet. He's so elusive, tucks himself at the back of the bomb site, and he's waiting for reinforcements before allowing this duel, but Fame will instead handle it himself.
Still with Flit in the middle doors. No guarantee it's going to be A just yet. Oh, that's a big frag. That opens all the doors now for ENCE.
Yeah, probably likely to link up as well. valde's still lurking inside those upper tunnels, and it's smoked off right now, so it doesn't have a sight line, but he's hoping that the ramp players will take attention. Kickert's at least mowing the first player down. The second as well. Madden doesn't even get to fire off shots, but caught on the reload. Fame will finally trade it out, and running through that smoke, valde finds nothing, but the Some Pious miss. It couldn't have come at a more inopportune time, because Outsiders have help. The question is about whether it's going to get there in time. They made this call as soon as they cleared upper, but they're actually still fighting for it. Norbert trying to get through that smoke. It's a free kill for Madden. The flash didn't quite align, and Jame makes sure that they're cut 1 thin before the site.
Deploying some incendiaries towards the site itself. That'll buy time for potential rotations or better positioning for Outsiders. FaZe and Flit will come through with some smoke frags. And now we're in a 4 versus 2. Outsiders found the information they needed and they will punish. Dihar will have to go for the hardest plant to defend. No spicy angles, and down goes Dihar with a boost. So it's Pyjamas now versus 3. He gets another 1v1, but Kika just about gets there.
FaZe's got the AWP, and they're playing close as well. It's all about whether they pull the pin on this timing. Heard the nade being primed, and so jumping around the corner, the first one's free. FaZe still at the back of the site, and Kicker's there to support as well. They don't know that there's a third player here. They already dealt with one, and the AWP is still alive and kicking. Kicker makes sure that they can get no further than those tunnels. Do or die now here on our first map, and ENCE are left wanting. Jame aggressive, and the Deek's out. He hits the 1 Deek on this, just a spam. He was doing it off cooldown.
They were trying to get through it faster, but it's still spread around the side. So Pyjamas gives them an option. He keeps them in the game. That bomb needs to get planted soon. We can see Outsiders starting to move through mid. One going towards short, one going towards long. Pyjamas with an angle. Surely Flit looks towards the long corner. Indeed he does. And that gives them Pyjamas the jump to get the kill. That's going to make things real hard for Norbert now. Look at the bait there onto Snappy, though. That is fantastic from Norbert. Where is the other player? We'll expect him to be in basically the same position. Walking into the crossfire. Now the information is known. Dihar will win the duel. Ever confident Dihar. And FaZe, his job has changed. Save the AWP. There appears to be a focus on that B bomb site for the ENCE squad, and FaZe has got a nice lineup and all the information he needs. The bomb is at the B bomb site, and Flit will try to support. This time, no dice. There could be flashes coming in for FaZe. Indeed, there are as he faces the floor. One more is dropped. Valde will lose the bomb. Where's the rest of the squad? 2 versus 4. Dihar and Pyjamas trying to do what they can, but the cavalry keep coming for Outsiders.
They're so split as well. Dihar playing around the smoke, but there's 3 in close proximity. It's dink for dink. 4 kills for FaZe in the potentially 16th round here for Outsiders, and he keeps on tagging up some Pyjamas. Come on, do it. New addition, who cares? FaZe could just finish this off with an ace, but some Pyjamas is trapped. They need heroics from him, and they can't do it. It will be Jame to finish it off. A 16-8 scoreline here on our first map. But ENCE couldn't get it done. Outsiders never let them in.
Now is time to break the curse, if you will. Valde trying to close that distance, and he will be able to get the first kill. Down goes Jame. We can see that full rotation coming through from the CT's patient shot to the Glock. And are they going to win this pistol round?
It's certainly a possibility. It's looking likely. Valde getting these 2 kills has given them so much room, but they can't sit on their laurels too quick. Flit finding 1 and bringing it back to a 3-on-4, and they've got a kit, so they have time.
There's a flash for both sides. ENCE really, just for their own confidence, must win a pistol round. Dihar will make it even harder for Outsiders now as Flit and Norbert remain. Flashbangs being deployed, but Flit is in a 1 versus 4, and they've done it. They've broken the curse, which I would imagine he will use in a pop flash fashion. But will the timing favor Outsiders? They'll do what they can, but the Max 10 will get some bonus money. Oh! That's quite something there. Always nice to get a quick knife round in a round which isn't a knife round.
Outsiders have 2 in position, and they have a fast rotate available as well with Flit. So if ENCE decide to NB like they're postured up to be, they're in for a world of hurt. Norbert starting off the affair, and Flit is there as well from the window. FaZe can activate all 3 players having contributions here for the Outsiders defense, and some Pyjamas is left alone again. First shot on that AWP will land, but there's more numbers, and a nade will finish the job.
FaZe a little further forward as this fast round comes in from ENCE, so they find themselves some entry, but there's more plays to deal with here as they're bunching up. Norbert finds 1.
So close to the action as well, and around that smoke, Valde will try and find more, but Modern burns to the flames, just on the small embers of it because it was expiring soon, and Flit's got another. It's now Valde that has to be the instrument for this round if ENCE want any success, lest they be singing songs of better days. Valde dropped just as easily, and Flit is finally dealt with, but it's again, we've seen some Pyjamas in so many 1vx's, and he hasn't been able to find too much success.
Norbert's reload will give his position away. Shotgun mode for Pyjamas. He sees a leg. Oh, we've got a 360 MLG no scope. Bomb getting planted now around the 35-second mark, and the retake smokes are here. They'll need some kills first, though. And there's the opening frag after the bomb is planted in favor of ENCE, but they don't really have the firepower to contest Outsiders in the way they want to. 4v2 for the retake as these smokes start to get deployed now. One more for Norbert to throw. Everybody's got a kit as well. Will they need some body blocking to defuse this bomb? They're still looking for frags elevated over that smoke. You can see that AWP raining out. No one's on that bomb just yet though, and valde is still alive. Norbert starting to defuse now. Fame trying to find valde. He's taken down the diffuser. Jame won't have time, I don't believe, to get this. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Is he going to make it? No!
They are ready to pounce right in. The molly on the default boxes will do nothing to stop valde from getting that plant down. Sampaio is standing his ground, but valde's there to trade. And having just a 1-for-1 like that, ENCE don't have the numbers to sustain that. Low HP on a number of players, and Kickert's dealt with on the flank. That's a critical kill for Snappy. He's trying to set up valde to have some kind of success, but no one's seen on the swing. And it's all about whether or not they can find these heads. Snappy's so quick with it. Off-axis plant, so it's a little awkward to try and find the lineup. And if they do, that would be great, but they're sticking the defuse, and Snappy has to land it, but he can't. It's a stolen round this time. No miraculous headshot through smoke.
They're very aware of what they're leaving open, but will they be able to deal with this situation? Fame will play off of his teammate, and again, there's the opening frag for Outsiders, but Blitz's been dropped now, as has Fame, and Norbert's not far behind. James trying to keep his team in this one, but he's the only man, and you know where he's going.
Talked about the Molotov disrupting some nade lineups, and Outsiders throw it. Oh man, Diha's already gone, but the Galil at least can make its way into new hands.
Grenades being lined up now. And Norbert and Fame will line up the headshots as best they can. Sampaio and Snappy remain. 2 versus 5 with Tech 9s, and it's going to be a hard task to even get up those stairs, and they will be denied. ENCE are capable of a strong CT half, but are 4 T rounds enough for them to mount the comeback? Some flying Ts down the ramp, valde will say. Not going to fall back though. He is ready for the pops with the USP. He's got a teammate for help as well, but Sampaio and Snappy now have been dropped. Advantage Outsiders. They've only lost 1 player. valde still around A though, cutting noise, slinking away. As Outsiders will consider their next step. It's gone from the ramp to the side. He is being looked for though by Kickout. He's got a better angle and he will find a kill as well. Trade by Norbert, he has the superior angle. Advantage Outsiders again.
Going alone at first, but Jame will be there to join him and try and trade, but Fame doesn't even need his backup. Outsiders have broken into a 3-on-1, and Madden's not had the sharpest of games. If there was ever a moment to try and pull something off and have a high impact round, now would be it. Madden's got the first, and running through those flames, trying to catch them, repositioning. Low HP player on that low ground, and Fame is just toying with him, allowing Jame to hold him on the high, and Fame will instead deliver.
Once the utility ran out, and they are limited in information, but they're getting all the information now. Problems arising on the A bomb site. Already a kill for Outsiders. They're really good at these 5v4s, looking to capitalize on that, but valde will deny them with 2 frags. Traded eventually, but he might have done enough as Flip finds himself alone. 17 seconds, and he's had quite enough of this. These slow rounds, really nervous for the CT side as well.
Group themselves up and hit that B bomb site. There's a real possibility as well, but I think they know they got that tag on valde, so they're expecting to go to a weaker side.
Oh my days!
How on earth does he get that so quick?
They had so much control. Now it feels like they've got absolutely none. Snappy needs a multi-frag. There's the first. They're bunching up for him. That's exactly what they needed to keep ENCE alive in this game. 1 versus 2. James avoids a grenade, down to 13 HP now. He can still make this painful. He can still win this round. Looking for the CTs, running out of time to plant this bomb. The smoke will be gone soon. It might have to be by elimination. Suggesting he's fallen away. Smoke forward actually, just covering himself, but the USP.
And they divert themselves back over towards mid. Diha behind the sandbags, and they didn't expect him to be in there, so when he pops his head up, it's 3. So Outsiders leave their sole teammate in Kickert alive, and he wasn't a part of the party. And looking like they are securing an 8 here, and it's all Diha that does the damage. valde will finish off business.
This is a fast-moving round from Outsiders. Fast-moving indeed. Sampaio came off of his initial angle before he went for it and catches Jame elsewhere. There is a play to his right-hand side, though, and he could be caught himself. Kickert's going to peek eventually. Hold on a second. There's a free kill. 2 kills at the same time now. But ENCE will fight back. Snappy with another multi-frag on the ramp. He refuses to lose.
Wow, the ultimate speed bump and sometimes just sending Outsiders sailing off the map, but it's not quite done yet.
Is this smoke a bait? There's no sound cues behind it. They're walking, they're not running. There is a quick molly now as Norbert tries to do what he can. The combination, though, won't work out, and he gets both Diha and denies the bomb plant.
Grouped up together, but trying to make this mid-hit take work. Snappy has found his kill, and that will come at no kind of trade. Information, player jump up and down, and Martin gets immediately domed, but it's head for head, and Sampaio's not looking the right direction. The B bomb site open for business, and ENCE can't afford an initiative battle at 15 rounds. If Outsiders get this, it might be Kurt and Snappy. His barrel spotted, so Fame makes sure he's dropped as well. Valde needs this weapon. The funds have run thin for ENCE. Don't know if Sampaio is going to be really that aware of the idea that he can be shot from below, but he's going to have to make a quick adjustment. Oh, there's Snappy once again finding and springing into the action. There's 30 seconds left. Outsiders need to make their move now.
Steps ahead. He sees the boost as well. The frags go the way of ENCE. 3 rounds behind, trying to make it 2. And this looks like another one to be secured. ENCE can be as patient. You can see Jame creeping. Oh, boy. So dangerous. Looking for the entry, being denied. Sampaio's still having a look, Flit taken out. Multiple plays on the ramp. How do you respond?
Trying to chase after him, but to no avail. Snappy will get dropped though. Kicker losing that duel a number of times, so it's revenge for him. But Outsiders aren't quite done with this A bomb site. Still setting up and waiting for ENCE to make their next move, but they are grinding this clock so damn low. 20 seconds and they haven't gone further forward. Now the smoke and the Molotov will come down, and the nade landing on top of Sampaio, but the boost up is well timed. An instant headshot, and Valde's found his as well. It just keeps on being more and more frags for ENCE. They will guarantee all 30. But he's baiting and trying to allow Sampaio enough room. Molotov in at the sandbag, so they're not calling that bluff. Kicker's got a second, and Snappy stands his ground but gets nothing. A nade from Diha maybe makes it a little bit better.
Kicker's made his way into B. Does Modern expect anybody to be here? Doesn't look like it. And down he goes. 1 versus 4 now for Diha. He's got so much to do. If he can find a way to take down that bomb carrier, then maybe there is something to be done. But look at all the angles he has to deal with. Looking for the lurker. We can see Flit just waiting around the corner as that bomb starts to get planted. He knows there's a flanker. He found the first one. And now you can see Kicker making things worse. Almost guaranteeing a trade frag situation. He'll peek when his teammates shoot. Surely this one's over. Diha's got so much to do in a triangle of doom. And Kicker puts him out of his misery. Outsiders are your ESL Challenger Rotterdam champions 2022.
I cannot believe it. They do it 2-0. They beat them so handily on Dust 2, and then it came to every single round on Vertigo. As soon as it came to crunch time, Kicker gets 4 kills to make sure that they have no more hope. The legends that head to Rio are beaten by challengers, so confidence has to be shaken, but Outsiders look so damn good in the finals.